Good day, everybody. Welcome back to CJfarmGrit.
Can Sis One, or whatever nickname you may have for her, operate, drive, and harvest with our 27-year-old grape harvester machine? That is our largest piece of equipment on our juice grape farm.
It is. The grape harvester is 27 years old, but we have had it for over 10 years, and it was actually shipped to us from New Zealand, specifically because we were going to buy it. So it has over 7,000 hours on it, and yeah.
So can she operate the grape harvester? Let's find out.
You guys count how many grapevines she takes out and in post. It was nice knowing your vineyard. I should give her the benefit of the doubt. She'll take out 2.
So during harvest, my brother and dad they're the ones that drive the grape harvester during harvest. And so none of us girls know how to drive it, not yet. Mom knew a couple years ago, Dad had showed her, but when she would drive, she would call up our brother to get her out of tight spots, and so eventually he just started driving. And so we're almost done with grapes, so it's not like I'm gonna be like driving the grape harvester, but I wanted to at least this season, drive it like up and down a couple rows, because we're almost done with grapes. But yeah, my brother is going to be teaching me the grape picker today. Now, where do we put it? So I was thinking that
works. You ready?
I think so.
Okay, so first
Pick
off,
up.
first it's plenty fine. I'm not gonna be yelling. So
You
first
have
off,
to yell,
down
it's
here,
loud.
see this red knob here?
The gondola, the hydraulic hose has a leak. The dad's replacing that, so it's probably just gonna be me picking for now.
You gonna get a new hose for it?
I don't know, he has a bunch of tools on the ground.
Well, he's not gonna do stitches on it. He's gonna have to go to town and get a new hose. Down here on
My
that,
hair is hairing today.
you put your hands under that. You push that red knob and just pull up or pull down.
Okay, hold on. Start from the very beginning. Act like I know nothing.
Yeah, this is I am.
So I
You
turn
first
on
gotta rev it up.
I turn
Yeah,
on
turn the picker on, and then you'd come in here and then turn this cooler on right here. That first one,
Yeah.
that's a hydraulic cooler because all this is ran off hydraulic. So this, and then you rev it up. You push down that red knob and then pull it up. You rev it up to like 1900, just below 20. The bottom one is the RPM gauge, engine RPM. Just below that 20.
I push it down.
You pull it up to rev up and push it down to rev down. You push the red and then you pull it up or push it down.
And I want the RPMs when I start at 19 or 20.
No, like when you're driving down the road or when you're picking, you want it at like 1900, so just below 20. Okay, then when you're going to pick, or when like Dad tells you to go start up the picker and you turn on the fans, that blows up the leaves. Don't worry about these or these. Those will already be set for you. So then you turn on the fans. Not right when you start it up. You turn on the fans when you're ready to pick. You turn those on. Those are already on right now. You don't have to worry about these. You're never going to touch those. You're really not going to ever touch these. That'll be later.
Get a different angle of you people.
You're going to whack the camera.
Where's the sticky thing?
You're the one that had it last.
You already know all the controls. Arm. You know that, right? How to control the arm. This is the belts. This one's the belts.
Yeah.
This one's the shakers. So you're not gonna ever touch these because this is the shaker speed, this is the conveyor, the belt speed, and this is the fan speed. So that's why you're never gonna touch those until you like learn more and know about the picker.
Yeah, well, I'm eventually gonna know how to do it.
Yeah, that'll be a while. I never touched these knobs in the first 2 years I drove this, but now I know like what to do. So anyways, and this one right here, is high and low gear. You flip that. So low gear, you're gonna be picking in low when you're picking, and high is for just like road and stuff. You know how to drive forward, backward with this.
Oh, it's a hydrostatic.
Yes. So
I knew that from the video we edited.
So yeah, you just turn on the cooler, and then there's just work lights, and then hazard lights. So, which road do you want to go up? This one?
Oh, the easy one. Hold on.
Well, let's start by the road. Go all the way by the road.
So for any of you pet people out there that, we know we have a lot of dog lovers in the comments, stay tuned.
We have something to share with you about Cooper, our dog, that we think would help you and your pets as well.
So stay tuned if you want to know what that is. Back to the video, even though this is the video. Whee!
So, especially when you're in tight stuff like this, so you're going to be turning about, you're going to go a little bit past the row, like that, and then you're going to turn into it. And then, well, there's stuff in the way right now, but usually you can see right down there, you can see those two V things that come out, right?
Yeah, if I stand
Well,
up.
like right now, I know where they are because I've driven this for a while, but you have to go in and make sure you go in somewhat straight. Make sure you don't hit those V things. And then look in the back camera, make sure you don't hit the post. Turn on the shakers right when you pass the post. Wait for her to come. Make sure you always move in the arm. Always move in the arm with the, so you don't get juice on the tractor. Okay, so turn on the shakers. Start moving, turn on the belt. So depending on, and there'll be these red lights blinking at you, those are row finders. So if it blinks, if this light blinks a little bit, you just barely scoot that way. And if this light blinks, and you barely scoot that way. So these are pretty straight rows right now because we're on flat ground, where if it was like side hill, there'd be like leaning a little bit. So these are pretty straight out because it's flat. So you're gonna, this center cylinder, you're gonna line up at your center. So you're gonna line that up with right in the middle of the row.
Do you have the little handle push forward all the way?
No, you're just gonna go about to, this is your speedometer. You just have to find that sweet spot. You have to barely touch it. Like right now, I'm probably going about 1.6.
How do I know how fast to go?
Dad or I telling you how fast to go beforehand, depending on how heavy or light they are.
So what am I looking at? The RPMs or the speed?
You're looking at the top, the speed. Those RPMs are going to stay the same, about like right below 20, just like that. Once you set the RPMs, you don't have to touch it again.
Oh, I set the RPMs?
Yeah. And then this is the speed, and you're going to go about right here. You're going to go like 1.6. And you're always looking back too to make sure all belts are turning. This would be way easier if this was rotated, so you're not going like this. Way easier. But this is your horn. The yellow one, there's also a horn down here.
Which one do you use when you keep this?
This one. If I have my sunglasses or phone charger right there, I'll use my knee to hit that one. But see how we're kind of getting side lean just slightly? So these grapes are kind of going with that hill, so they're kind of going this way. So you're gonna just barely, you kind of know this once you get good at it, but you just kind of barely stick on this side of the row. You're not like way off of it, you're just barely off center on this side. So you're not whacking any vines. And then when you're centered in the grape row, when you're perfectly centered, that's when you lose the least amount of grapes, when you're perfectly centered. Because you don't want to be whacking. You only have like this much room for air. And then you're going to be whacking vines at the side of the picker. That's very important to pay attention to what you have to do according to the land. I'll try to make her get to the top, and then I'll show you what to do when we turn out on top. So bring the arm in, put the shakers up. Well, if there wasn't this bare wire here, you'd have the shakers on,
Yeah.
come out with the shakers on, and if this is, so we have plenty of room here, but since this is pretty tight, you're gonna be looking back, and then if you turn too soon, the rear of the picker will swing over and hit the post, okay?
Yeah.
So-
Listen, do you turn the shakers off before the front of it hits the post, right?
After you get out of the road, you can worry about shutting the shakers off.
Aren't you gonna shake the end post?
Yeah, that's fine when you're going out, but once you go in, you have to shut them off. When you go in, they have to go off. When you're going out, you keep them on, okay?
The whole time.
Yeah, shut them off once you get out of the row.
I
After
just
you-
leave them running.
Yeah, no, you're gonna shut them off, but after you clear the post,
After I'm out of the row,
after you get out of the row, they shut them off. Yeah,
you have them off right now.
I know because there's no brakes. But so watch. So especially if it's tight, you look back and then like right there, you about start turning, and just right next to the anchor wire, because if you turn too soon, it's gonna whack it.
Yeah.
And then also, well, I guess the shaker's gonna be on, so you can't do anything about it if the post catches, which it usually doesn't because they're on. So you gonna drive now?
I wanna go in at the top. I mean bottom. I'm not gonna pull in when it's hilly.
Okay,
like
then we need to
this.
go over some, so we're not by that power pole. So you're constantly going to be going like this because it's so like bumpy. That's why it'd be so easy if it was rotivated. I don't know, just go 3 or 4. Go 4. Another very important thing is once you get in the row, you cannot back up. You know that. So you cannot back up. So if you get like a shaker caught, you can back up just a little bit, but the least you can, or you're gonna start breaking off those shakers, the catchers one by one.
Have you tried?
When you get a post caught, you have to back up, but it's just very little. So once you get that front shaker, once you get that front catcher in, there's no turning back unless somebody goes up there and opens it. And so, ready?
Yep. Wait a minute, the seat doesn't go forward?
You don't need it to.
I do if I need the brakes.
The brakes don't work. Yeah, you got to push the thing first and then bring it down. You don't need to go forward. I like to bring it down more. It's more comfortable, like right. It's like more comfortable, like right there. I think. Okay, you just started it out.
Alright. I turn on the coolers.
Yeah. Well, that's you only have to do that when you're picking.
What are we doing?
Picking. But if you're like driving it over here, you don't have to turn them on. But I do because then I'm gonna forget, and then it doesn't get turned on, which kind of sucks.
So I'm turning on the coolers.
Yes.
Is your noise cancellation on?
Yep.
I don't hear anything.
You don't.
And
Push down and pull up.
push down the button, pull up the black thing.
Yep. Push down the tip of it and pull up.
To what?
Just below 20. 2000. And a little bit more below. You're right on it. Right there. A little bit more. Whatever. That's good. Doesn't matter. Use all the space you can. Use the ball. You can turn quick. Okay, turn. Keep it locked out. You want to like the middle
I don't
of
like
the.
this thing. This.
Okay, now keep going.
I feel like I need to,
Okay, now stop. Turn the other way. All the way. Back up.
I feel like I'm rolling.
You don't touch the brakes. They're disconnected. They don't work. You don't need the brakes. You never do.
Okay, just a minute. Don't say anything.
I'd go back a little bit more so you did a little bit more. You have a more straight shot. Okay.
Where's neutral?
Right there.
There or there?
Both. As long as you're not rolling, it's neutral. You don't have to look up, just get centered in the row. Because you're straight right now, so you just go center. And you won't hit anything. But make sure as you're pulling in, you stay centered.
Rod?
Yeah, you know you're good. Shakers.
Okay, just a minute.
Move the arm out. You usually wouldn't stop when you did that, but
I know.
shakers?
Can I leave the shakers just on for a little bit?
Preferably not, but yeah, it's fine.
Shakers.
Once you turn on the shakers, get going.
All the way?
All the way what?
Do I put this all the way?
No, until you hit 1.6. You just have to slowly finesse it back and forth.
You ready? You ready? Watch that, make sure it's not gonna fall. I think it's gonna fall. Is it loose?
Nope.
Is that 1.6?
That's 1.5.
Not from my view.
That's good enough. It's good enough for now. Doesn't matter. Forgot to turn the fans on.
They
Got
on?
dock to point, yep.
Are they on?
Yep. We'll be looking at these.
Yeah.
Seems like you're way too far that way. You just need to barely be, when it's a little bit hilly like this, you need to barely be to the, barely off the center, not all the way off of the row with the cylinder.
I'm centered.
Well, you just barely go that way, not much. Because they're slightly leaning this way. Feel like I'd move the arm out right now so it's closer to the edge.
Watch, check the camera again because it goes loose super quick. See? Crooked.
Honk.
What?
Not much. It was going out the back. Why does it keep moving? You're way too much that way.
Way too much this way.
You were way too much that way. That's about perfect right there. Because it's getting more hilly. So once it's full, you shut off the belts, move the arm in, pull back on the stick, shut off the shakers. Now we're on flat ground to get centered. You're whacking over here. I see the light blink. Light's blinking. Get over, you're spilling grapes. Why'd you shut them off?
Because
You don't want to shut them off. Why'd you stop? Don't push the brakes. Don't shut them off while you're still picking. There's way too many grapes on the belt and it's just gonna get stuck. Do not ever shut them off.
I stopped.
No, you didn't. You kept picking. You picked like 2 vines with the belts off. So don't ever shut the belts off. Especially these are really heavy, so do not shut the belt off without stopping to try not to shakers. No, you're gonna be up my nose.
It's gonna be fine. Now I'm gonna get out of the
Where?
row.
Yeah.
Do I turn the shakers back on?
You already picked the vines. So just go. Well, turn them on so you have the experience. So turn them on and then go.
And I'm not gonna pick the end post with.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, but it's not gonna ruin it.
No. Turn them on and then go. Shakers off. What? Look at the back. Start turning as soon as you can. Use the ball so you can turn. That was a little bit late, but that's fine. So she knows what row to go in. So stop here. You're still rolling. You just have to find that sweet spot.
On the other semi, there is a hose leak. Something with the hydraulics for the gondola. So that's why they're sitting up there waiting for me. What happens when I'm distracted and talking to you guys? I didn't even lift it up. That would have been bad. That would have been real bad. You were watching that the whole time and didn't say anything? You didn't think to let me know?
So it is time for this week's country highlight.
So usually what we do is we let all the analytics come in and let those update.
For about a week, and then we'll take those numbers and go off of those numbers.
This video we're going to do something different, and we're going to do like the first batch of analytics that came in, we're going to go off of that. Because some of the countries can be repetitive, so we're going to go off of like the first ones that were to watch our video that probably are some of our main people. We're going to go off of that country. And so this week's country highlight is...
There was actually a hint in the beginning of the video, the United Kingdom. So it is actually taking Wales, England, Scotland and Northern Ireland all into one as the United Kingdom as that. Some fun facts about the United Kingdom: they drink over 100 million cups of tea daily.
We actually ourselves are tea people. We don't drink coffee, we drink tea.
And so, which then that adds up to about 36 billion cups each year. So the second fun fact about the United Kingdom
is the monarch legally owns all the unmarked swans. All unmarked mute swans on open water in England and Wales belong to the monarch. Every year, a ceremony called swan upping is held on the
River Thames
to count the royal swans. This year, whenever they do that, they may have 2 swans missing.
Where do you see that? Oh! I was like, what are you reading? And then another fun fact about the United Kingdom is Wales has the most castles per square mile in the entire world. So thank you, United Kingdom, for making it on this week's country highlight. And I think that's what we're going to do from now on. The first batch of analytics that come in, we'll go off of those.
Somebody actually had said to count the United States as countries on their own.
All the individual states.
Because some of our states can be just as populous and as some of your guys' little countries over there. And so we might do that, see how that is like. But we have a feeling that from what we've seen, if we do that every time, it will be a United States state.
So, yeah.
We were going to, once we ran out of countries and everything became repetitive after that, we were going to then focus on the United States and have state highlights. But in the next video, I don't know, we might do that.
Yes.
We will in the
We will
next
see.
video.
So stay tuned for that.
Oh, go already.
All right.
Now, as you go forward, just push the shakers. The less you sit there and shake a vine, the less stuff you'll break.
Well, this thing is kind of slow.
Now, arm out, you're spilling more fluid against that fin. So, you know, this is leaning that way, so you go that way some. Now go back this way, you're way too much that way. It's a process to become really good at driving the grape picker.
Not bad.
All right, now it's not. But when you're actually picking,
What do you mean actually picking? The grapes are coming off the vine and going into the gondola. I'm actually picking.
well, yeah, you are, but once you're actually by yourself picking, then like without any help, see, like right there, you whacked the vine. That's why it's such a big jolt.
What?
Back there, you whacked the vine with the edge of the picker.
Is it still standing?
You might have cracked it a little bit. So you need to scoot this way, go this way, just a little bit. Go. You need to stay right here. You keep going back and forth and back and forth.
Well, the steering wheel isn't steady.
Well, that's why we need to rotivate before we pick. Now that you drive the picker, now you know. So you're going like 1.4 right now, so speed up a little bit.
I thought we were going pretty fast. Whoa.
Slow movements on that. A little movement will go a long way on the stick. Also, another thing I noticed, you didn't look back once to make sure the belts were turning. If a belt stops, a couple vines will literally pile it up.
The belts go nothing. So
What?
if the belt stopped, I would have saw no grapes on the belt.
No, you will, especially here because it's heavy. You still see a lot of grapes on the belt. Just a little bit of picking with one belt stopping, it will pile up so quick, and if you're the picker driver, you're going to have to do it. Hey, we're whacking the fin. Move the arm in, move the arm in. You caught a post, stop, stop, stop. You're not looking. You shut off the shakers too soon. You caught a post.
What do you mean?
Can't you see it?
No. What does that mean?
You know what it means. You do it all the time. You gotta get out and push the post off the...
Oh, just that?
Yeah, just that. It'll yank out rods.
Yeah, but they're
Now
easy
break
to
'em.
fix. You do it all the time.
Yeah, but you shut off the
does
shakers.
Dad.
You shut off the shaker. You can't do anything about it. It happens by itself because of the wires not on the top of the post. You shut off the shakers too soon. You didn't move the arm in, and then the arm whacked the back of the fin of the gondola. After you shut the belts off, move it in too much. Move it out. It's gonna whack like something up here. I think. I don't know. But like I keep it about right there, and it won't get the tractor wet. The juice.
Okay, let's do it again. Go.
How long are you gonna drive?
I'll do one more row. Okay, so am I cleared?
Yeah. Rev it up. Right there. Go out a little bit more and slowly start turning, and then once you pass it, then turn hard. Don't turn the other way. Start turning softly. Softly turn. No, turn hard, turn hard, turn hard. Watch the valve, watch the valve. There's a valve up here.
I am, but you're saying that isn't helping.
Now turn the other way. Back up. Turn the other way and back up.
Where's the valve?
I think there's a hole there too, so just stop. It'll do that too, so kind of move as you back up. I don't know why it does that. Don't like lock it out, just right there. You back up more, you still got like a foot.
Fine, I'm away from the valve and not.
Huh? You're good now, you're good now.
Yeah, your head's covering the camera.
You're good. Don't hold it, like right there. Hold it right there. Now slowly turn. You think you got this turn without me saying anything?
Yeah, don't say anything.
Go
When
over.
you say it 300 million.
Go over, go over, go over.
You
You need to use all your space. You got like 3 feet of space you can use up.
Oh, we're right here.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Nope, back up. Restart like you didn't miss it. Okay, right here. Good. So now you're just centered. Now go.
Okay, don't say anything. Say something, I'm gonna break something.
Turn, turn, turn. You're too late. You got to start turning here right now.
Am I not turning into this row?
No, you're going right here. But right now you got to start turning so you can get right where you need to be. Well, now slowly start turning. Don't lock it out yet.
Oh my goodness. Turn already.
Line like this up with the post, kinda. Keep going. You got like 5 feet.
Aren't we going in this row?
Okay. Watch the front end. Make sure it doesn't swing around and hit the post.
Oh! Oh, that was close.
I thought it was so
You don't
hard
have to
for
stop.
you guys to clear those posts, but it looks kind of easy now.
Do what?
I thought it was so hard for you and Dad to know that you cleared the post.
Well, right there it was clear, so it was easy. But when it's
Wait a minute, I'm not ready yet. Uh-oh, Dad's in the other gondola.
you're rolling, so you're losing grapes on a second.
Alright, so I'm turning on the belts, and then I'm gonna put the shakers on as I push forward.
Yeah. As you push forward. That wasn't as you push forward.
I'm telling you, this thing is slow.
Stop. It works.
Go.
Is
Why
she
don't you-
sleeping?
You're spitting on me.
Going 1 mile an hour. What you gotta set your speed. You can't just go and forget about it. You gotta do you just gotta barely tap it. Or you're gonna be doing this the whole row.
Oh man, that's terrible for the gondola.
You gotta go
driver.
this way. Just do it this way. There you go. You just barely touch it. It's a little bit slow, but it's fine.
I can't really see it, the belts are turning.
You just, if the fans are shooting out a lot of leaves, then usually the belts are turning.
Hello, Father.
Huh?
Dad.
Like you, looking at his phone now. You're going off. You're going way off. When he goes back, you gotta hold the wheel steady and don't swerve.
Is this good for my first time? I have no idea.
Yeah. This is a lot to take in. Big machine.
What else am I looking at?
All of them.
I can't really see all of them.
So I look in that little mirror, make sure that vertical belt is turning.
Ah, I see.
You don't gotta be looking back every 10 seconds.
I'm feeling dad right now.
Huh?
I'm telling them that I'm feeling dad. Alright, I think we're going to be done for now. This wasn't too bad, but I think I like driving semi better for right now. But yeah. They're out doing something with something. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something with the picker as much as I did. Now I can pick, kind of, if they need me to.
Can you guys see the trees? Look at that. Another one of the reasons I literally love fall. Happy fall, y'all. This is so lovely right now. I thought we'd share it with you all. I absolutely love the changing colors of the trees. So grape harvest has concluded and all of the harvest footage has been recorded.
And the rest of that footage will be in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned.
Our neighbor's cherry trees are like literally glowing. We shall show you. Okay, so a little story time. So early in Mom and Dad's marriage, they had a dog named Bordeaux, and with having young children around, it would always be nipping at Mom's hand because the dog was jealous of the attention Mom was giving us instead of the dog. So once the dog died, our parents never got another dog because they were busy raising a family and not a dog pound. So fast forward 20-something years, Cooper showed up at one of our farm parcels under some equipment, and he would always growl at us if any of us tried to get too close. So after days and weeks of giving him food and water, he finally warmed up to us. So Cooper would also stay with one of our older neighbors at night, and then when we would pull up to the farm, he would come running out to spend the day with us. But at that time, Cooper still hadn't met Mom, and we told Mom that he will most likely growl at you when you meet him, and she said if he does, then we're not keeping him. At that point, we were just like, well, it was nice knowing you, Cooper. But Cooper must be a very intelligent dog because when he met Mom, he did not bark. He basically just stood there and was looking at her. So back in midsummer, Cooper actually got some ticks, and Dad he talked with the older neighbor that has a couple of dogs himself, and he told Dad what powder stuff to get to put on Cooper to make the ticks fall off. But after Dad did that, we didn't really want to pet him anymore because it was like a chemical. And Mom knew that she wanted to do a more holistic approach if Cooper ever gets any more ticks. So Mom found a recipe online to prevent Cooper from getting fleas, and we are going to share that with you. So first up, 5 tablespoons of witch hazel. Gonna pour that into preferably a darker jar, a glass jar, because essential oils are light sensitive, and having it in that darker colored jar helps with all of that. Everything's gonna be linked in the description, and everything we use will be linked in the description. 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil, and then 1 millimeter of neem oil, which was a little less than 1/4 of a teaspoon. And the neem oil, once you open it up, you're gonna want to keep it in the refrigerator, so it's a little thick. You just lay it out before, prepare ahead of time and lay it out to mix it all up. So it's kind of thick right there, but it's because you keep it in the fridge once you open it. And then last but not least, 20 drops of Turmeric Essential Oil. And again, this will all be linked in the description if you guys want to check out the recipe to help with your dog. And then once you have all the ingredients in your bottle, you want to shake it really well and then out to go spray your little doggy. And a little heads up, if you ask your sister for help, make sure you get the right sister that knows how to hold a dog in place. So we just spray this on Cooper and then we get a flea comb. Again, the flea comb, the bottle, everything we use will be linked in the description on Amazon if you guys want to go check it out. We just spray it on and your dog may look a little sad, but it is for his own good. Just spray it on everywhere, and you want to avoid the eyes and the ears. I don't know why, you just do. And that's what I was told. And so you just spray it on and then gently brush. And then if your dog does have fleas, it will come out in the flea comb. So we've been spraying this spray on Cooper ever since like mid to late summer, and we do it like every week to 2 weeks. And thankfully, he has not gotten any more ticks or fleas or anything like that. And Cooper has actually become quite the loyal watchdog. The mailman has found that he has a very vicious bark when he pulls up to deliver the mail. So, yeah, if you want, you guys can check out the description and then do the recipe yourself on your dog if you have a dog. Do cats get fleas? If you have a cat, I don't know. So yeah, there's the recipe that helps prevent your dog from getting any fleas or ticks. You guys can comment and let us know if you tried it on your dog, and let us know how it worked and if you all liked it. Cooper, paw. Cooper, paw, paw. Paw, paw.
Since when did he do both?
I don't know.
Come here.
Nada, nada, nada.
I think you're gonna need someone a bit taller.
Good doggy.
Aww.
You tired, buddy? Look him closing his eyes. Let's just walk away, see what he does. You lucky me, Cooper.
Thank you all for watching today's video. We hope you all enjoyed it.
And we will see you all very soon.
Do you have anything in my teeth?
Nope.
Lucy, you?
Are we looking a bit too British? I think we are. With the hat and the coat. Totally giving Sherlock Holmes vibes.
Right over.
Why? We're on the side like that.
That could be a good spot on top of this thingy.
So,
That might not have been a good spot because the camera's jiggling. Hope you all enjoyed it.
And we will see you talking French. Have a magnifying glass. That's like professor, like, you know?
Do you mean my coat colors?
Whose hat were you wearing yesterday?
That's besides the point.
The leaves are leaving.
What if we
Go.
Oh, welcome back!
That's our doggy.
The doggy.
No more.
I'm saying
Doggy, doggy. Looking like there's Harry was coming over or something.
British. It is British.
It is. Water.
Water. Thank you for watching today's video.
That's Irish.
seed is tiny. That's why I'm like all scrunched up. Ow.
All very soon. That was so crazy.
Look at your eyes.
What?
Your eyes are glittering.
Aw.
Do it tight.
Huh?
Do it tight.
Do what?
Do it tight.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. What if I talk like Drew? Wait, we can look German. Wait.
Take off your sunnies now.
It's sunny.
I did a good last night. What did I say last night? I want a taste. I sounded like Gray. So, Brazil. That's what it was.
See you all very soon.